They are on the moon. Gina, who are they? Well, it's a life form that is on the moon. And this same life form that is on the moon is also on the sun and is also in the skies around the world. And this life form can pose as a UFO or less. It can shapeshift. It can change its color. It can. And are we aware of it? I don't think we're aware of it. I did a video on the live tonight, shared the screen, and I want to show you something, you all. Let me flip it around. Hello there, Polly, honey. You come to play with Gina, honey. You go in here on this live stream, Polly, honey. We can do it. We can, you all. Let me see if I can get this. I forgot to turn out my other light. Let me flip this around, you all. So, this is one of my favorite photos right here. This is what the scientists they dubbed as a particle event. When this solar eruption occurred, you can see like there's like a portal or something right here. And these came out. These came out of the sun. And you can see that they're not particles because they got 1, 2, 3. And then if you look up here, there's like even more of those. I've got to turn this light on because it's not enough light. It's not enough light. But there's even more of them. How can I make that screen brighter, you all? I got to try to make it brighter. Let me flip this around to me while I try to make this screen brighter so this can be seen. I can do it. Let me just do this. How about I do that? I'm going to go over that tonight, what we did. Okay, I think I've got it. I think we got some brightness coming. We got the brightness coming. Okay, they called it a particle event. But this isn't particles. These are life forms and quite possibly more than a life form because this is their form and they can fly around the sky and are often mistaken as UFOs. Okay, they are also the same that are being seen on the moon. I found this image on something. They said that there was buildings on the moon, but immediately I thought, no, wait a minute. These right here, they're lining themselves up. They are. They're lining themselves up just like these right here. And all of these right here, there were black ones that came out of the sun. You can see them lining up just like that. They called it a particle event, but they're just like this. They're on the sun and they're on the moon. And then like this right here. This was in Tennessee. They said, oh, we don't know what that is. We have no idea what that is. I can tell you what that is. You can see right now, I'm going to tell you what that is. No, it's not a weather balloon, and it's not some kind of a weather phenomenon or anything like that. No. This right here is this right here and is this right here and is this right here. This is them also. And this is them also. And this is them also. They have the ability to be this color if they want. They have the ability to be this color if they want. They can become a solid. You can see the outline of them right there. Let me try to see if I can like bring them out some more, you all. This is like, come on, can we get it going, y'all? Let's see if we can get it going. Like, okay, now you can see them. Okay, this is what they are. Right here, and they dismiss this as a weather balloon. Weather balloon. Oh, come on, you all. No, it's not weather balloons. It's not. Are these also weather balloons? Are these also weather balloons? Is this a weather balloon? No, see. Okay, let me flip it back around to me. I'm going to turn the light on. I just want to come back on here really fast. Hello there, Debbie McClure. Hello, everyone. So I got on here early tonight. It's like around 8 o'clock. And really, truly, there is something in the sky. And, you know, I'm thinking like maybe the Phoenix lights are these also. I really think they might be. I don't know. Haven't really studied them, but if the Phoenix lights is like a single light in the sky or a lot of lights that are sporadically in the sky all at once, it could very well be these life forms because they can take that shape. They can. Right here, they can take this shape right here, just like that. And to think that all this stuff is dismissed as particle events. Now, this photo I've been hanging on to since around 4 years ago, right here, when they dubbed it a particle event. But these is becoming more numerous around the skies. These right here, what they're calling UFOs, they're becoming more numerous. They are. And I'm wondering, do they understand them? Is there anyone in that scientific world, in that, I don't know, paranormal world or anything like that? Or do they understand what they're looking for? Do they? Because these can also be interdimensional, but yet live in this world. So, yeah. Your agenda, what do you mean? The engineers are coming. The engineers of Earth? Oh. Well, I've held my opinion off of these for a very long time. I really have. For around 4 years. Especially this one right here. Let me turn this off. Let me flip it around. I've held my opinion about this until more information was gathered. But these right here, they, I don't recall hearing anything about these life forms these right here, causing havoc. If these truly are, these right here, are truly these right here that you can find on the moon and the sun, if they truly are one and the same, and they're not causing havoc. Now, it's like this, you all. How many people have seen the orbs in the sky, really? The orbs in the sky at night. I've seen a green one on fire when we was having 4th of July one day. One evening, it was a green one in the sky. Great big green ball. It just hovered over our head. It was interested with the fireworks, all the pretty colors that were going up in the sky. It was curious because it too was a colored being, like a light orb. It was a life form. And saw one when we was walking to the walking bridge in Louisville, Kentucky on the Jeffersonville, Indiana side. There was one going across the sky trying to get over there to the stadium in Louisville, Kentucky, where they had a game, and they were lighting fireworks. It was attracted to the fireworks. So it is a life form. It is. It was just curious. But I'm sure once it got over there, it realized it's not one of them. It was just sparks going up in the sky. And if you've seen like a bright light coming towards you, either about like that or even orange ones, yeah. But I think we got a bigger enemy than that. I really do. I think we got a bigger enemy, a bigger threat than these right here. Because really, if they meant to do us harm, the harm would have already been done. Now, granted, there is a lot of harm already being done. We've got cattle mutilations and things like that. I don't think that these right here are doing it. I really don't. These ain't doing the mutilations and all the other horrific things that are happening, abducting people. No, they look like a light form. They do. A life form. I think there's a different species that is responsible for all the other stuff that's going on, the earth itself. And these right here are in the skies above. They're on the moon and stuff like that. So how can they shoot something like that out of the sky? You can't. You can't shoot that out of the sky. You really can't. If it can take on any form at once. Because it will just disperse and then it will regather itself together. And it seems like it acts as a collective. I'm not sure. I don't think that's the enemy. I really don't. It could be like those, okay, remember those jellyfish in the ocean and stuff, and they glow in the dark and the pretty colors and things like that. Well, what if some of these are like that? Really, what if some of these are like that in the skies above? What if they are? And, but we got big silver discs, big silver UFOs, big long black cylindrical ships, and these ain't those. These are not those. These are not the cigar ships. They're not the big black craft that has been seen at the observatories or the other all around the world. No, they're not. There's something totally different, you all. They really are. Let me look at this, you all. So it's really interesting, and it's wild. It's wild. What they can be, they probably should be going after, but then they'd be going after themselves if they would shoot down the regular flying saucers and things like that. But these right here, no, they feel like they're a life form. They feel like they're a life form, you all. When you see them flying around the sky, like an orb or something like that, like an orb or like a star or something, it's like a life form. Really, think about it. And then some people may not agree. They think, woman, you done lost your mind. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine, you all. It's fine. But I did a video tonight. I did it on the YouTube channel. And it's titled, These Are Not Weather Balloons. And they're not, you all. They're not weather balloons. There was one other point in this video that I went to, and I wanted to say something else. I want to show you something. Let me do this right here. When it rains at the observatory, these aren't normal raindrops. These are not normal raindrops. Every time I see these, I think of portals. You know what this is right here? This is one of the forms the star that I zoom up on took. It was one of the shapes. One of the shapes, and it resembles like this, you all. It really does. No, these aren't raindrops. These are like interdimensional things like this also, you all. Interdimensional. And I don't know if they're aware, if they're even studying, making the connection between something like this and these like this in the sky. Perhaps they're not. Perhaps they're not. Perhaps they don't even know about it. Well, this is the wake-up call. There is a connection. There's a connection. Both are in the sky, and if truly you are, if these are interdimensional beings or life forms or whatever, or portals, if it didn't want to be seen, you would not be getting images of it, and you wouldn't get an image of this or this. You wouldn't. If they want to be seen, then you're going to get images of it, because they're going to get the news out that they're here. They're going to get the news out that they're here, and how people are catching them in the sky, you all, really. Catching them in the sky. And they're the same one. I really feel they're same on the sun. And they're like this, 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 and I think they're on the moon. And that's all I have to say. I just wanted to come back on here, because I started my video a little bit earlier. I did at 8 o'clock. It was only 30 minutes long, 35 minutes long, and I shared the screen. But it's serious. It really is serious what's going on, because nobody's talking about it on the news. They dismiss everything as a weather balloon. I read a comment, Gina, they've been doing it since 1947. 1947 is a long time to dismiss everything in the sky as a weather balloon, really, especially when a lot of people see it. Then you got to come up with a decoy, a perfect weather balloon. No. Yes. Oh, my goodness gracious, you all. Hello there, T. Hello, everyone. So, who knows? Who knows? It's hard to get the truth out. It really is hard to get the truth out, because when you're on any type of a platform and you own that platform, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the people, the entities themselves, the social media platforms, the broadcasting platforms, you have to adhere by the broadcasting laws that are given to you by that country that you're in. And if they tell you to promote certain content, you have to give that content priority. And if they say demote certain content, then you have to demote that content, push it down, or else you don't operate in that country. This is how it's been working now on social medias. All these things, broadcast, any type of broadcasting like that, if you want to operate in that country, they're giving you what you're going to share. That's how it works. So if you're noticing, well, I don't really see much, because it's not something they want shared. It's like the truth is getting harder to get out, but it's still getting out little by little, little by little. It's hard to find. You got to go looking for it, you really do. But it was exciting. It really was exciting. Seeing this stuff right here. Let me do this. Seeing them on the moon. I never thought I'd see them on the moon. I really didn't. And it may not look that clear to you. It may not, but it looks clear to me because it looks like they're lining up just like they do over here. They lining up. And there's millions of them really in the skies all around the world. And it would not be far-fetched to even entertain the thought that these are life forms. It would not. There's like millions of humans, and we're a life form, millions of them, billions of humans. Why wouldn't there be millions or billions of these as a life form? Why wouldn't there be? Just like the life in the oceans, why wouldn't there be millions of them? There are millions, and insects and birds and stuff like that. You wouldn't have a limited number to like life forms like this. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. It wouldn't just be an isolated event. No, no, no. See, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. So, that's about it, you all. It's about it. I'm think about made myself tired. I really have. That's right, you all. But if you haven't watched that video, it's okay. It is. You got super wild lightning, thunder, and huge sporadic raindrops in Texas now. Wow, you all be careful over there, you all, in Texas with all that. They come here to prepare. Disclosure's been coming for a long, long time, you all. It really has. I'm sure we'll hear something. I really am. You can feel it in your spirit that something's here, and more than one something. More than one something. You got the light here, and you also got the darkness. You got the darkness here too. Yeah, everything will come out eventually. It will. So I am going to be going, but I did this video. You can find it here. And if you go toward the end of this video, you go toward the end of this video, about right there you are. You just watch it toward the end of the video. You can watch it toward the end of the video. This is kind of funny. It really is. I'm not going to get myself wound up. I got to wind down. Yeah. So I'm going to go, you all. And stay safe. If you're in the way of those storms, I mean, these storms, they're unpredictable. They really are totally unpredictable now. And you've got to take precaution. You do. And have a plan. And don't forget to pray. So with that being said, hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Good night, and thank you.